I popped over here to 680 2nd Street in San Francisco to have breakfast with Richard Alt at Ironside, and ended up having to do a 60-second interview, and it was just too loud in there and too loud on the street, so I wandered into a bookstore, and little did I know that that bookstore was Chronicle Books' headquarters, their corporate office. And I gotta tell you, when I was dating Michelle Nolan back in the day, it was her favorite publishing house, and so I'm sort of recording this for her. So Michelle, here's a pilgrimage to your favorite publishing house now that you live in DC and no longer live in San Francisco. So here is, behind me is Chronicle Books. Chronicle Books. So that's where I popped in. I popped into this little place here, looking for a place of quiet without getting run over. So the bookstore is now open. So here is where I stood to record that 60-second, and then I looked around and I realized, aside from the best Moleskine, how do you pronounce it? Moleskine collection ever outside of Germany, there's this amazing array of all of their titles, and a lovely indulgent woman who allowed me to film here. What's your name? Amy. Amy is wonderful. She didn't even bother me when I was recording my thingy bob.
No big deal.
So this is the corporate headquarters.
Yep.
And this is the fancy little, and this is where pilgrims can kneel and offer thanks. And so I guess that's it. That's the inner sanctum. And Moleskine?
I just call it Moleskine.
Yeah, moleskin is what I do. This is not the moleskin you put on your toes after you've gone in a marathon and have abrasions, though. Let's see, do I have every square meter covered yet? All right. I'm closing in on the end of my hallowed Chronicle Books pilgrimage. Everybody tells me that this is a really awesome book, so maybe you guys should all check it out. The Sexy Book of Sexy Sex. Ooh, this is cool. American trademarks. And this is NPR. This is like cool. Anyway, as I take my last walkabout, smelling the scent of real books and seeing the focus on both form and function, I would like to say to Michelle, here's your gift, and I hope you enjoy this eccentric and obsessive pilgrimage of your favorite publishing house in San Francisco. And on that note, I will end with a dizzying goodbye.